Anyway. I don't know who the hell is showing up. Wait for someone to join. There we go. Boom. Live. Live.
Is this too loud?
No, you're good. You're good.
The air conditioning is not too loud?
No, you're good.
Oh, God. It's so hot here. It's like comical.
Oh, man. So how's everything?
I'll try it without because it's really loud.
Andy. Dude.
I'm back.
Dude. Me looking good is not something that always happens. It's just kind of.
You look good today.
I try. I don't know. My hair's too long, but whatever.
And Andy is retro today.
Andy went NWO black and white.
New world order.
Lead pages.
Yeah. So what's going on?
I saw a Bullet Club promo this week that looked like New World Order.
That was fun.
But you don't mean the one with Cody Rhodes?
Yeah.
This one?
Yep.
Yeah, there was a bunch of them, and even the Girls of Destiny were in it too. Tamatanga and.
I never realized that Cody was scary, but he was actually scary. I don't think he meant to, but he's a pretty serious dude.
He is.
Chris was asking about Raw. I have nothing to say about Raw. I watched until the bear. I don't know how you can have a camel toe on your butt, but he had a camel toe on his butt, and I felt intellectually assaulted, and I didn't watch anymore.
I did go back and watch the Joe segment, and wow, that awful Bailey interview. That was my limit for punishment on Raw this week. That's all I watched, because I thought the Joe and the segment with Joe and Lesnar was really good. Joe didn't get beat down. He didn't look like a punk. It went well. It looks like he's a credible challenge.
It's just hard when you watched Omega and you watched Lucha and you watched Andy's promotion.
After sitting up Sunday morning and watching what I watched for 5 hours and then going to work and then Raw came Monday, it's just so opposite.
It is.
So like this week, Brian, I actually I watched up until the hug segment, and I was like,
the Bailey interview.
I was like, oh, I gotta go. I had something going on, and then I honestly didn't watch anything else this week at all. Like that was it.
Cameraman, what is Trix referring to?
He saw a different video with the Bucks, or I don't remember what that one was. I know I saw it was a black and white one. There was only one. That video was like 10 minutes long.
They super kicked the camera guy.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
It was pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, they're just spoofing the old days, which is good. You know, it's good stuff. Yeah, but that's all I saw on Raw. I mean, it wasn't much. Like, I couldn't watch anything else. Like you scroll Twitter and you see what's going on. It's like, really? I've got New Japan doing serious 1 hour matches and having kick-ass shows, and I'm gonna go back and watch a fucking teddy bear.
That's exactly my problem.
I'm not gonna do that.
So
I did watch NXT though.
So Aurorasa and Trix have been talking me into checking out Lucha Underground.
I know you're hooked.
So like I can catch up on like Netflix, you know?
Yes, the first 2 seasons are on Netflix. The others, if you just want to support the stuff, you can buy on Amazon.
Okay, all right. So I'll tell you what I saw.
Oh my God! Yeah, tell us what
I'm probably like 3 years behind, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna just play an episode. I'm gonna check this out, and I saw HTM, the Honky Tonk Man, like in a jail, and like he had this guy's like stuff, and he was giving it back to him. And he was like pulling out all kinds of weird stuff out of this bag and handing it back to the guy, who I guess was the promoter of the show. And and then there was like some craziness after that. I didn't get too into it yet, but I got to sit down and actually start watching some of it. But from what I saw, it was pretty crazy.
I don't know what you mean with a honky tonk man, and I've watched every episode. So that's strange.
I watched the first 2 episodes on Netflix. I could have been tired. Who the hell knows? I fell asleep during it. So I don't know if that was just me and my wrestling taste, or maybe I was just tired. I don't know. I might have to go back and give it a shot again.
Trix knows. So I'm thinking. So I don't know if
not the honky tonk man.
I don't know if I can just jump right in and start watching. I think I definitely need to like watch the old stuff, as there's some storyline involved there. And
also, you don't have to watch everything, every episode in itself, just for the wrestling. The wrestling is just fun to watch, even without any story behind it.
I feel like I could just watch the Friday shows like I do on days, maybe. And catch right up. No, that's what I do for days, because it's on like every day. But you can watch like the Friday episode and like pretty much catch up to the whole week. So
it's like a recap show.
Yeah.
How did they run with the jailer? I didn't realize that.
Like it's just sad that I'm sitting here and like. I've been a fan of wrestling for 30 years, and I want no part of what WWE is doing at this point. Like, they are so turning me off that I'm looking for other things to watch. I'm just going everywhere. I'm watching shows on New Japan that are like 10 years old just to get my fix.
But they need competition. I mean, they were so desperate. They were trying to be their own competition, and it just doesn't work. They need to get the passion for the business back. Currently, they have passion for money, but it needs more, and neither Daniel Bryan or they don't have this. I don't know if you realized before you slept this lucha, it's like really intimate because it's a small crowd, but everyone is excited, and this excitement transfers to me, and the wrestlers are excited.
Yep.
And this is just what I'm missing. And I feel the only thing you can do is, it doesn't make sense to go on Twitter and complain. The only button you can push is the money button, and if enough people do it, they gotta make a change.
Yep. And no one's willing to do that because they cater to the kids. And as long as your kid's like, hey, I want to go to a WWE show, and the parents are willing to pay. And in my case, when I went to Raw a couple weeks ago, that was my idea solely. My kids didn't want to go. They really didn't care to go. Kind of made them go. Next time, I won't do that. If I decide to go, I'm going to go on my own because they're not into it. It's not jiving for them anymore.
My kids are Cena fans. They force me to wear this Cena shirt.
They're really not fans anymore. Like, my girls like Bailey. Lately, not so much. Just not so much anymore. Like, Bailey's losing fans by the truckload.
They kill really good wrestlers. They have so many wrestlers that I like, But even for the Hardys, I can't be bothered. And it's like they suck the creativity out of people and they suck the passion out of people. If I watch Andy's wrestling group, and I'm sorry that I keep forgetting the name, or if I watch Japan, or if even TNA, it's different.
Yeah, I feel like Bailey has been losing fans since she debuted on the main roster. Like that was a horrible like no intro package, you know. In NXT, like everybody loved her, right? She was built up and everything, and I don't know. It's just kind of I've totally lost interest in a lot of stuff too, for sure.
Yeah, and I remember when we started the show, you didn't watch nothing.
No,
you weren't watching anything. We got you back in, and it was good for a while.
You know what? I'm excited though for this month. I want to start watching Glow on Netflix.
Glow.
I'm definitely gonna check that out.
That's what I want to watch. Like,
I'm definitely gonna check out that series.
I'm definitely interested in that for sure.
What is that?
It's a not documentary. It's a show. It's about the gorgeous ladies of wrestling. When Andy, help me out. When was that on the air? Late 80s?
Like the 80s, yeah.
Yeah, like mid-late 80s. It was a short-lived show, like a year.
Back when they had like like 900 numbers to call for updates and stuff like that. They had the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling TV show.
Yeah,
and it was filmed out of like Las Vegas area and stuff.
Yeah, and they have Awesome Kong as one of the actors on the show. Awesome Kong got a gig on that show. There's a few wrestlers on that show. Mark Maron's on that show.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yep.
I'm gonna watch it.
And it's already gotten pre-screened, and they're getting really good reviews early. They're getting really good reviews before they even send it out.
And is it on Netflix right now already?
It's coming out. It's coming out soon.
Next Friday, the 23rd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna sit down and check that out.
For sure.
Is that supposed to be like a one-off season, or are they gonna like just keep going with it if it has success?
I think it's gonna be a show. So
yeah.
Hopefully there's more for sure.
Did you happen to watch? It was like the last game of season 1 and 2. Did you watch the season end with Vampiro?
No, like I said, if I was gonna watch it, I'm oh, hey, kiddo.
What I'm watching is rude.
No, it's not.
I'm watching Trolls again.
Oh, okay.
I like the thing.
Oh.
Hey.
My daughter.
Trolls on.
It's almost time for bed. Trolls on Twitter now. The movie Trolls.
You gotta watch this. This is like really perverted, and I was already trying to prepare in case you confront me one day, because I'm like not into violence. This is pretty.
No, going back to what you're talking about, Lucha. I'm a completist kind of person. I have to complete things that I watch. It's hard, but it takes forever. But I do it. I start from the beginning, and I haven't gone back since, and I want to. I'm just finding time. You know, I didn't really get anywhere.
Working for me. I hardly dislike anyone on Lucha, and if I dislike someone, he doesn't wear a mask. So the mask thing is working for me.
Yeah, and it's funny because
I want to see any Lucha woman beside Taya, Kia, whatever. I want to see any of these women against the WWE women. They would like snort them.
Well, based on their characters, probably, because every woman character in WWE is made like freaking marshmallow.
These girls fight men, and they really, really, really fight.
Daddy,
yeah.
Maybe tomorrow we can do s'mores.
Yeah. So I want to get into it and watch it. It's just, you know.
I mean,
I don't know. Damien's a completist, man. He can still stick with this stuff. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how Damien's still sticking with this shit. Like
I think
week
that
after
Damien
week, watching everything.
He watches much more than we know. He probably
like I'm serious.
everything.
Like there was a time where he not only watched all the shows, and Andy will tell you, he was not only watching all the shows, he was watching .com stuff. He was watching this, that.
Oh yeah, all the extra stuff.
Yes.
All the internet news, like alerts and stuff.
Trix is right. It was, I wouldn't say a great match. It was like really, really shocking. It's like, haven't seen that shit since New Jack. Seriously.
I heard the wrestling is really good on that show. I just
with the wrestling is really good. I mean, Vampiro is obviously not so good on the wrestling side anymore. You can just see that he hurts, but he's extreme. Oh my God. I don't even want to talk about the ending of the season 2. It was like nearly too much for me. It's like, then you can't pretend. I mean, usually it's like if wrestling is done right, nobody gets hurt, right? I mean, it's artistic more than a fight in my innocent view.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't kick in faces. You would need one kick to the face and then you lie flat, right? So they don't really do that. But this Vampiro matches, yeah, she's hot, Trick. Yeah. But I think they're all hot B-side. I'm not sure about this new one, Cobra. But I mean, I'm the news member. I don't want to make this about the show that I prefer watching, but I just think if you check it out, it's really crazy good wrestling. And I never liked John Morrison, but he has improved so much. And he's still a bit unlikable, like he was with WWE, like this arrogant thing.
Isn't he a heel now?
Huh?
Isn't he a heel on that show anyway? He's a bad guy on that show, isn't he?
I don't know. Is he a bad guy?
That's what I thought. Because I hear about it. I hear updates and everything about it.
I'm not sure he's a bad guy. He's loved. But it's insane what he's doing. Broken light bulbs, and this barbed wire.
And it's funny because I should be interested in watching it because Prince Puma is Ricochet, and Ricochet's great because I watch him in Japan all the time.
He's great.
That right there should be hooking me.
Leaving. I think he didn't resign. Yeah.
Like, and I hope he's not going to WWE because he's not going to do anything there except collect a decent paycheck. They're not going to do anything with it. They'll stick him on 205 Live to do nothing.
I would remember if it was WWE. I forgot what he's doing. Here, it's a spoiler, and it's not cool of me, but I just have to share it. And you're the only guys I know who have watched wrestling ever in my life. I never knew anyone. I wanted to tell you, this is so great, really. Since I started watching when I was like early 20s, that's nearly 30 years. I never knew anyone I could share this with. Everyone was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I know. You watch that fake stuff?
You're not stupid. Why do you? Yeah.
How do you think they treat Andy? Like, you do that stuff? Bill's in the house.
What is happening at the end of the season 2 of Lucha is that this and I like him, Pentagon, meanwhile Pentagon Dark, not Pentagon Junior, he's taking barbed wire and he's rubbing it through Vampiro's face. Ugh. And that's like really where I was like, oh my God, does that fit with your mindfulness theme? and
no.
I mean, this guy was
not at all.
This was not ketchup. This was not ketchup.
Not ketchup.
Oh, was it Roman Reigns' blood? It wasn't Roman Reigns' blood then.
And then you thought, oh my God, thank God it's over. He was already like sitting there bleeding. And then he takes this, it was like a bat with barbed wire. Then he takes it again.
Oh. Yikes.
Jesus. Yeah. I don't know. I have to start getting back into it because.
And I think I was trying. I would have to say what bothers me about WWE. It's not so easy. So one thing is passion. Nobody's passionate. The wrestlers aren't passionate. The other thing is, I don't know.
Except for the Drifter.
The Drifter is something else.
The Drifter is getting a reaction.
Lucha is show too. It's officially like a TV series, but they don't humiliate the wrestlers. I think that's what it is.
So the drifter may be getting a reaction, but a rash is also a reaction. Sorry to interrupt your Lucha Underground Season 3 update.
Oh, this was Season 2, Bill.
Oh, so you're not on the live stuff. You're just catching up on Netflix.
Yes, because this is on Netflix, and these guys here have Netflix.
Nice. I also have Netflix, but I'm only in Season 1.
Yeah.
But I've seen when it was airing, I was catching reclip videos and stuff like that.
Okay.
So Andy, why you original NWOing it? I wish I had a red and black filter.
It's a Bullet Club tribute week.
There you go.
So for the app, nobody sent me a sentence. Nobody sent me a link. I replaced Brian with the egg, and I replaced Bill with the following. Nobody sent me anything.
What are you talking about?
The app.
Oh, the app. That's right. You want some kind of a bio. Jesus.
Well, just one sentence. It will probably sound nicer if you say who you are.
We have an app.
Yeah.
Is that me? Is that who I am?
That looks like my dancing. Where'd you steal that video from?
That's awesome.
You just gotta get your dog in there, Brian.
Yeah, I know, right?
I thought he can replace the egg, like the holiday cover.
Mm-hmm.
God.
That's it could be Dave the Dancing.
Dave the Dancing. Hey, the guy kind of looks like Dave, too.
Dave's not here. I'll just play that in the bottom.
So now I can officially say whatever I want to say, because maybe YouTube is going to block the video because this was Daft Punk and BBC content. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think that they're going to catch 20 seconds.
You never know.
Well, we don't like to infringe copyrights here. It's our most prized possession of our values.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
right.
you own the right to the egg, right?
Yeah, exactly. I made that up. It looks like Brian's got a drifter behind him.
There goes the backdrop.
Yeah.
My impressive backdrop is getting ruined.
So where is Dave not going to be here tonight?
Well, he's got that Brock Lesnar deal, you know?
Yeah,
He
right.
shows up when Brock doesn't, you know?
Oh, did Damien alert anyone? I was late, obviously. I apologize. But
Yeah.
He's getting that Jimmy John's money.
I also haven't seen any tweets of Damien, so I hope he's okay.
he's probably still buried under 10 hours of content.
Yeah, right.
He's got all the YouTube videos about the main event recap show.
Yeah. Like we were all discussing, before you showed up, Bill. I literally did not watch a whole lot this week. I saw the Brock and Joe segment.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Bailey's awful interview.
Mm-hmm.
Smackdown. I know that Lana looks like shit. She threw a stupid forearm. Looks like shit.
What?
Well, I don't think she looks like
Smackdown.
Maybe her move set or her
Yeah.
attempt to execute moves didn't look all that great. But
She does not look like shit. Her moves look like shit.
He doesn't.
That match will be entertaining for how bad it's going to be. That's about it.
So you didn't watch NXT or 205?
I don't want to sound like a chauvinist, but as long as she isn't talking, she's like so beautiful.
And when she talks, she's also beautiful, just like the wrong kind.
Yeah. I did watch NXT. I never watched 205 Live.
Yeah, I didn't catch either of them this week yet. It's been a little hectic this week.
Right there.
I did watch the Okada and the Omega match.
Yes. I know I shared that to all you guys. I don't know if anyone caught it.
I caught it. I was looking for it like trying to find a video of it the night of, because I remembered that it was on, but a little bit too late, so I didn't catch it live. But eventually I did catch a link. The first link you sent out.
Well, mine was days later. I mean,
you can't pull it down. So
they did.
Yeah, I found a different one.
Okay.
Yeah, so but it was a great match. I'd hear your opinion on it.
Ed Meltzer gave it 6 1/4.
Okay.
So he did up it. Like it's hard that match could go into a literal debate of which one is better, and it's hard to make a choice when you look at the first one and the second one.
Yeah, I mean
it's a hard choice to make.
I do think the second one was better, but I don't know. I feel like there was a bit more repetition in the second match. I felt there was a lot more of like the same drop kick or like knee kick moves.
Yeah.
And it seemed like there was a couple of points where there was a little bit of either miscommunication or they kind of bobbled the move. That like a couple times when Kenny Omega was going up on the top rope, it didn't seem like it was much of a reversal as it was like, oops, hold on, let's reset this up again.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, to be honest, I mean, the storytelling far exceeds any little blemishes like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't take those little. You can't if you're gonna hate on that, it's just being overly nitpicky.
Yep.
The whole show was great. I'm the one jackass that stayed up and watched it.
No, me.
I'm not one of many, but I did wake up. I did wake up after I think I woke up 3 matches in. It got good from 3 matches in. This match specifically was just ridiculous. Like I should have noticed in thinking about going back on it. I should have noticed when there was no intermission, like on a typical Japan show.
Yeah.
What is that?
I have no clue.
Usually on a Japan show, you get an intermission. This show did not have one.
Okay.
And that right there kind of was like...
It must have been exhausting. I mean, because that match itself, going the 60-minute time limit...
Yeah. And it was legit because I timed it. It was legit.
Was an emotionally exhausting to watch, So I couldn't imagine watching that after how many hours of the whole program. So
yeah, the whole show was 5.5.
Mm-hmm.
It was exhausting. It wasn't exhausting to watch. It was just, my God, it's a long show. But,
and the Young Bucks, they won the light heavyweight tag.
Yeah, they won the junior titles. That was a really good match because that wasn't your typical Young Bucks match where you got super kick, all this nonsense on the outside of the ring. They literally were cutting it off. They literally cut Rocky Romero out of the match. Every time he tried to get in, they'd beat his ass, send him out. They were totally on Trent Beretta, and they were kicking the shit out of him for 10 minutes. They focused on him. They cut it off, and it was a really great match. Like when the Young Bucks aren't doing all that ha-ha and they're not super kicking 50 times, I'm into them. I can watch them. They're a really good tag team.
I mean, I'll be honest. I think the Young Bucks are incredibly compelling, regardless of if it's Ring of Honor super kicks or like PPG. Or I'm sorry, PW. Young Bucks, but I don't know, I'm just like I watch Being the Elite, and I don't know, man. They've got something going on. They've got this grassroots momentum behind them. They're not like aesthetically appealing. They don't look like a stereotypical wrestler. You wouldn't look at them and be like, oh man, those guys can beat me up. But it's not even that their move, their Meltzer driver isn't that impressive either. Half the time, it doesn't look like they actually connect for the move. But it's the storytelling. It's about crafting a compelling story and controlling the emotion of the crowd. And they do it well,
Yeah, it was. Yeah. But going back to Omega Okada, it was funny because I was sitting there watching. I'm like, all right, we're 20 minutes in. It kind of was slow. To me, it didn't feel like a great match until they got like 35 minutes in. It started getting really good at 35, and then they pick up for a minute or two, pick up the pace. They bring it down a little bit, pick it up again for longer, come back. By the time you got to 45, 47 minutes, the match was in 15. It was the table spot was ridiculous.
I mean, the spot where he just jumped over the guardrail. I mean, for some reason, it felt more compelling. I've seen a jump like that 1,000 times. For some reason, in the context of that match, it just everything was done with purpose. Yeah,
and that Cody spot worries me. Cody coming down with that towel. That worries me for what's coming next.
I hope that it's not that Cody's going to like turn and try to like kick Kenny Omega out of the Bullet Club. You know, I mean, I wouldn't want to see Cody be the head of that. I think that until Kenny leaves New Japan, if he leaves New Japan, he should, that's the role to be in. But I can say that if they're going to try to build a promotion in the United States, wouldn't it make sense to have like Omega versus Cody Rhodes is something you can bill in the United States and get a lot of attention behind?
Yeah, but I don't think you can build that match as the IWGP title match because it's a Japanese.
Well, North American title match.
They could do that for the U.S. Absolutely.
That's why like it'd be booked in the U.S. You know, you're going to get U.S. fans. You know, that's how you're going to get them into your product.
Yeah.
It's not going to be Billy Gunn in these tournament shows. That's not.
I can't believe that. Like that lineup came out, and I'm like, you got to be shitting me, right? And you know what the funny thing is? You look at Tanahashi versus Billy Gunn for the IC title, and you're thinking, why? But it'll probably be a 4-star match because Tanahashi's that damn good. With one arm, he'll get a 4-star match out of Billy Gunn.
Well, Andy's the ass man. I mean, come on.
yeah, you know.
He's gonna make Billy Gunn famasser.
Yeah, right.
Andy,
holy shit, Billy Gunn!
The live cast. You were talking about a live cast. Didn't you say you do something like a live stream? Or did I not get a joke?
No, not me. No.
No, Andy. You're not Andy. Brian.
I didn't hear the name. I'm sorry.
What did I say?
You said that there's gonna be a live stream.
When? Just now? When did I say this?
Like a week ago you said it, and I was waiting forever.
Are you talking about OMP?
Was I going to do like a Periscope or something?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I never did it. I didn't do one. I need to do one, though. I want to, but I just haven't done it yet. I haven't had time. But I will. Maybe this weekend. We'll see.
I thought you bring your camera to like your promotion on Saturday.
Oh, well, I see. That's the thing. So, PPW update, right? Our old friend, Marcus the Science Smith, who was the loser that left town about a year ago, reappears last week, and I wrestled him. I beat him again, and then all of a sudden, he was the guest referee in our tag match, and needless to say, now I'm suspended for 2 weeks.
Did you attack a ref?
I put a finger on the ref. That was it, and that's all it took.
You're like kayfabe.
Well, that's what you should do. You should go there and like you're suspended, so you can't wrestle. But are you not allowed in the building? Can you Periscope from being in the building, complaining, like protesting your suspension?
And that's
like can you request to see
really suspended, right?
Documents. Can you claim he wasn't sanctioned to be a ref?
If you ask my little cousin that was there, I pretty much lost my job.
But I ask you.
And he's not sure how I'm going to pay my bills.
Gotta love it.
Kayfabe isn't dead.
So no, I'm not going to be there for 2 weeks, which is good though. I need some rest.
That'd be funny. You just, like you were saying, Periscope during the show.
You
like
can buy tickets and
yeah.
And Trix did mention.
I wanted to listen to his radio show because he was also reviewing this new Hulu TV service thing.
Yes. So I used to do a radio show with my buddy Chad, and now we just do it's OMP Radio, and now we just do a podcast. So if you go to ompradio.com, you can see the Open Mic podcast, and it's on iTunes and wherever podcasts are. So we just do a podcast now, not a live radio show, and it's actually a lot more fun.
Yeah, I've listened to a couple episodes here and there. You know, just figure I could see what's the Andy update. You know?
Oh, if you go back and check through the iTunes feed, we actually have an episode where we had lunch with Bushwhacker Luke.
Yeah.
We recorded the entire thing.
Does he have teeth again to eat?
He does. And
I think he just makes whatever Butch doesn't finish eating off of Butch's face.
And the interview was great.
He
was so awesome. If you get a chance to check that out, it's really worth listening to.
I will check it out.
We need to work on getting celebrity guests.
Well, we could start by doing stuff that makes us more popular, like you doing an app.
Well, so mind you, maybe I wasn't paying attention. We have an app? Question mark? Like, are you developing?
We do have.
Yeah, we do.
When did we get an app? Where have I been?
Oh yeah, you were missing, Bill.
He wasn't there that week. Yeah.
All right. I mean, that's awesome that we have an app, but like, what the hell's it called? And what do you need to get it?
It's Android beta right now, right?
It is beta, but it's gonna be. The only thing that I've learned is I can't put it on the App Store. I can make an iPhone app, but people would have to sideload it. I can't get a developer account. I had to change my name when I came to America, and I could only do it with like my real name. So, well, it's gonna be Android. It's gonna be Kindle if you want. It's gonna be a web app, and I think the web app thing is cool because it works with every browser.
Yeah, that's cool.
What kind of, are you linking the content from the website, all the videos or the YouTube channel?
The music is so loud. I can't hear you, Bill.
That's not my number.
It's mine. Ryan. I know it is. It's on my.
Well, Bill could just speak up then.
Well, I said, like, what kind of content have you synced to it, or is it just simply in development?
Well, it is a prototype. I was just missing a sentence from everyone and like a link because I don't know. I never ask people what they work in case they have no work, and it would be awkward. So I don't know what you're doing, Bill. But if you are selling something, if you want to promote something, it's super helpful if your links, because Google indexes these apps too. And links and apps, yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, that's why I never ask what you do. But if you want to promote something,
job's the Pro Wrestling Blab. I literally do nothing else all day. So.
Well, you're being sarcastic. Maybe that's what you do for a living.
No, my company doesn't have any help advertising. They pretty well know. And I'm not. We're not cool with that. But I will, gladly give you a sentence about something if you want that. If that's what's holding it up. But I also would like to see this app. Anything what it's like a download.
Maybe I find it. Bill's sound is breaking up for me. I don't know if it's breaking up for you too.
I just hear an echo.
I hear an echo too.
No, what the app has is it's it's having links of everyone. It's having the replays of the blabs. It's having some silly stuff that people stay around, like people can search, they can like enter the position of their car.
Is there a anti-Pope cabana sex?
No, it's in your profile text says, because I know nothing about you, Bill. Your profile text says, this is Bill. Bill doesn't like cabana at all. Mm-hmm. That's all. Oh yeah, then I said something nice about you, which I might delete, Bill.
All you really need to know about Bill is that door behind him is Damien's bedroom.
I could knock on the door, wake him up, tell him to get in.
Yeah, but I want to make it family friendly because else Google would not promote it. So I already got a developer account on Google.
Nice.
As I said last time, Bill, Amazon canceled my seller account because I innocently put up a Google Chromecast, and obviously this is like Sell guns, sell drugs, but don't sell anything Google on Amazon. I didn't know that.
So can I download from the Play Store the app yet?
Not yet, because it's not. Every time I would make changes when it is in production, I would have to like send a text.
No.
No.
I don't know if you could edit those back down, so there was no results.
When it is in production and I make changes, like putting your links, putting your tags, then I have to do it like an update.
Okay.
So I wouldn't want to do that every second day.
But it would be hot to be like, this is version 1.2. We're working on it.
Ooh.
So what does Amy say?
What was it called? Capture? I should still have the file.
I want Trex to write me. Trex, write me a sentence. Please describe my profile.
All right.
Got to get everyone involved.
Trix's profile should just say, I share periscopes.
Trix had the nicest text because he's always nice to me.
There it is.
But it's the wrong way, right? Or is it moving?
No, it's not moving.
Beta.
Kind of, sort of.
And keep in mind,
Yes.
I never done something like this, right? So I'm gonna learn. And
It's only
David
what
has a
Dave
nice.
Dave the
He
Awesome
has a
just
nice
used that
text.
egg face.
I spoke nice about Dave because I have no relationship to him. So the better I like you, the meaner your text is.
Cool.
The three of you are gonna be so flattered.
It's looking up.
What is that? I can't read it. Oh yeah, that's just so that people stay around. The longer they stay there, the better it is. So it's just to YouTube channels of our favorite.
I'm only in support if Colt Cabana is not linked on any of those YouTube videos.
You're right. Being the elite on there.
There's no link
Where
to
is
the.
wrestling right now? The last thing I saw from him is like when he opened a wrestling crate, and he was as unlikable as it can be.
Pro Wrestling Tees links on there, right?
Colt Cabana podcast link.
We should get a pro wrestling team made. Just hashtag PWBlab.
By the way, I was trying
What
to
shirts
get.
can we get out of that? Let's think about this.
I was trying to get a T-shirt shop, but I didn't do it in the name of PWBlab, and they rejected. And I told them, okay, I'm gonna come back with the next idea. They thought it was too comical because I was like doing it the casual watcher, and I wanted to represent the casual watcher, and they thought that was too comical.
Who said that?
Well, these 1 hour shirt.
1 hour tees. Yeah.
1 hour
Yeah.
tees.
Yeah, so that's like the same pro wrestling tees. So yeah, they sent me a thing a while back to do like wrestling Andy tees or whatever, and I never did it. I always just make my own t-shirts. I got a t-shirt guy.
You have to like buy in. You have to like buy a certain quantity.
No, but
you have 10,000 social followers, which I would have, then it's free, and you only have to pay them an amount for the shirt. Everything else you keep. But I don't think it's that you can make a lot of money from it, but it could be good marketing, like also
That's the
for
Young
Andy
Bucks.
stuff. I would probably get the shop if I do it for PWBlab. I just thought that's going to be so complicated. It's not like we would sell 1 million T-shirts where it makes sense to like split the money. But how are you going to split it? So do you give everyone the same amount? What if some promote it and some don't? Blah, blah, blah. And then I thought that's too complicated. But I could probably, I mean, once we have an app, once we... Mark, write my profile info. Yeah, I have a pretty nice about you because I thought that we value you for your fast processor and your, for your analytical brain. And I said something nice about you, Bill. You're good, but I still like you. It's not that I don't like you, and I was nice because I don't like you.
Okay.
I was just randomly nice.
Well, I'll take it.
And now that Brian is following me back on Twitter after, I don't know, how long do we know each other? After a year?
About a year.
So I'm gonna ask a tough question here, Aurorasa. What's the launch date for the app?
Ooh.
What's the what?
What's the launch date for the app?
Well, it depends on you guys.
No, you wrote mine already, so I don't need anything to do anything, right?
Well, I want a link from everyone that he wants to promote. It could be like you could
My Twitter page.
only the Twitter page.
Yeah, no. What else?
That you got. Then you just need to kick the butts of the others.
Put my link to Andy's website.
No, that's silly.
No, because the Pro Wrestling Blab's on Andy's website.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, the Pro Wrestling Blab is inside the app anyway, and also Andy has links to his podcast, to his YouTube. Andy has links to his website, so Andy's good too, because Andy's stuff is easy to find. But like Brian is like an enigma, like a mysterious underground person.
I'm really not that underground. I mean,
only thing I have
my
from
Twitter and
you-
Instagram are the same name.
Okay, the launch date is gonna be next week after I've showed it to you. Or if you choose to interact when I tag you, then we could do it earlier. I also tagged each and every one of you into the app. And the only one who even clicked on like was Andy.
Oh,
was this a Twitter? Was this a tweet? Is that what you're saying?
I gotta go
Yeah,
look.
put the video on Twitter
I
and
may have just not understood what it was. I didn't know there was an app until this conversation.
there was a video, Bill.
No,
You mean the movie? No, he did the movie.
I made the movie.
Yeah.
Remember, you know what? We have to create a Pro Wrestling Blab's films website.
dude, that
Right?
video,
We can launch it next week. And what I really think is it should be, because I can do an iPad, I can do an iPhone app. It's not much extra work. The only thing is I would have to do a corporation to have it in my company name. That's the annoying thing with Apple. Other than that, it's only like $125 per year.
Forming a corporation does cost approximately $200 to $600.
Say that again?
Forming a corporation, it costs approximately between $200 and $600, and you have to file tax documents and stuff.
I'm not so much worried about that, but you have all sorts of reporting necessities when you form a company.
Sure. Yeah, the accounting, tax liabilities, earning statements, sales and income tax, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, and I'd rather stay under the
We can get but we can get a motor vehicle corp code and get the Pro Wrestling Blab car.
Or somebody of you could use his name.
We need to get a Fiat.
Well, listen, you guys.
I was going for the smart car, but that's just me.
One serious sentence, if you want. I had to leave Germany after over 8 years of extreme stalking. That was you don't know me good enough to believe me, even half of the stuff that happened. It continued in America. They sent me to the FBI Chicago, blah, blah, blah. So for me to go out now with my real name would just be after I just established this. I don't know why I chose Aurorasa. You can call me Seema by the name. This is my real first name, by the way. But now now I've established this as a brand, and it would just be weird to now use my real name again. So this was just the shit. So I had to change my name. And by the way, I came in with just a suitcase of stuff, but I don't want to get too personal. So this is why it is just that I was on my...
Hey, you got to save that for the bio. Bill,
I would poke you if you were there right now. I would like totally poke you with a stick.
Andy, right? You poke Andy, not me. I didn't do anything.
Repeatedly. No, Andy.
Okay.
Andy.
Bill, I gotta mention those videos you made were great, and I watched them over and over, and I was playing them for everyone. But during my match last weekend, mid-match, I let out a "We've only just begun."
Awesome.
And it was great.
Bill, I was thinking you could send me the video. I don't know if you own the rights to the music. If not, I'll just change the music, but I could use that for the app.
I lost it when I watched that promo. I can honestly tell you, sitting here today,
that promo was nuts.
A solid 30 times. And if I was to put it out right now, I would laugh just as hard as the first time.
What are RPs?
Full of gems, man.
What did Trix write? What are RPs?
What's funny?
Angel of Darkness block. That sounds
Brooding.
I don't think it's negative.
What's funny about those promos, Bill, is like we just like, oh, what do you want me to talk about? All right, and then we just film it. Like there's no like planning. Like we just one take, pretty much.
I mean,
that's
like. Listen here, Jaime. Like the delivery, like it's like the
only 1 minute left.
The pause, the delivery. I mean, I was like, I lost it.
wrestling related role.
At least somebody enjoys them.
I'm not sure, Trix. Explain. That sounds like perf.
It does.
With scissoring and stuff?
Oh, boy.
I don't see Brian and Bill anymore. It's like all the B's are gone.
Perviscope.
I don't know.
Only the A's are still there.
I see Brian just fine.
I just fine.
Yeah. Open your left eye.
Then it's just... Oh, now Brian is back. The amazing thing is, in the replays, it's all good. It's only when you watch it live if someone's missing.
Yeah.
The replays quality, I mean, I don't watch them since I'm on. I haven't watched it anymore because I'm like a cat, you know? If I don't look, nobody's gonna see it.
Well, this week I watched last week's Blab this week.
Oh, this was a bad Blab. It wasn't good.
Oh no, it was great. It was everything I thought it would be and more. My favorite part of last week's Blab, because I wasn't on it, was the Damien's reaction to he leaves screen and I assume he goes to get a drink or something. And he comes back, he's not really paying attention. And in the meantime, Trix has joined the conversation.
Yeah,
and Damien sits back down, and the reaction on his face, if you look, he's like so excited. He's like, Trix is real. Like it's the best reaction ever.
Yeah, that was good. But I didn't like the last week was the first Blab I didn't like. At least, I mean, I wasn't there the first hour. I had trouble going online, but I didn't feel nice.
And now I'm happy to know that you only disliked the Blab during the only part I was there. I only made the second hour.
You weren't there. Were you there, Bill?
The second hour, yeah, I was there.
Oh my God! You were there?
Yeah. And I'm heartbroken that you hated it. And don't remember me.
Yeah, it felt cold. It didn't feel like the other ones. The other ones feel warm.
Whoa, what the hell? Andy just clicked on. That was weird.
Disappeared, and now I am having trouble seeing you, bro.
This is getting weird all of a sudden. Because I can't even see Aurorasa now. Like, it's getting all weird. Andy's trying to come back. He's sitting here.
Yeah, I'm back in
I
color.
don't know. I had to refresh. I don't know what happened.
That's what it is. Yeah, refreshing print. Can you
What?
see me?
No.
Good. No.
I don't know what you missed about my recap from of last week's show, but
It was something. Yeah, because I guess Damien saw tricks in the room.
no, it was great. Just the look on Damien's face when he's so surprised and he's like, he had left and then he comes back and like Trix had jumped on and then just look at his face and he's like, Trix is real.
I don't think.
And then the best part after that was Aurorassa's like, yes, and he sounds like a hip hop star.
Yeah.
And Damien goes, I don't even know what that means. I lost it. I completely lost it. That made my whole week. Just
I really
that.
don't forget, I'm not a native speaker, and I really had a hard time understanding him. He has a very likable voice. So, like, I loved his voice, but I had a hard time understanding him. He did sound like a hip hopper,
Yeah,
right?
it was
And then
great.
He even put like his hip hop cap on. And I'm listening to hip hop, I just don't understand it.
It was great. It was just so great. That whole just little. I might have to just capture that moment, and we'll replay it.
I'll put it
That'll be on the next video.
in the next commercial.
Definitely,
That'll be in
definitely.
the next video.
Trix is real.
That's like the tagline at the end of the video.
Yeah.
Trix is real.
Yeah, we can put this in the app. If you want to cut this out, that's what we do about tricks.
Daddy.
I was ecstatic. Is that the first time that Trix has gone live? Or
As far as I know,
Well,
I
didn't
can.
No, he started with the second time.
the what up? Like, I mean, I think Trix has been around longer than me because I think you used to say "What up, Trix" all the time. When we're on Blab, right? Did Trix transfer over from Blab to Mimi, right?
Yep.
You can answer any of this yourself, Trix. You are here and you are in person. So yeah.
But the amazing thing about Trix is even when he was on camera, he couldn't stop doing his Periscope tweets stuff.
Isn't Periscope dead? Like,
No, I'm
like
watching.
seriously, I've never touched it since like a year ago.
It's awesome, dude. Dude, you got to start following Trix and what he retweets. From
Well, but the
Periscope.
other Trix, because Trix has started a second account for his Periscope.
heel Trix. There's face and heel Trix, but
So we have tricks and broken tricks.
dude, yeah,
Broken Trix.
broken Trix.
Yeah, I know, because I thought, what's going on with Trix with all of this? Why is he retweeting all of his tweets? Everyone's gonna go nuts. And then I realized that it's a second account because Twitter is constantly suggesting that I follow you. And I was like, why? I'm following him. And then I realized you have a separate Periscope account. Because I thought, what's going on with this guy? He's constantly retweeting. Oh, by the way, I told Dave that he should private message Tommy Dreamer. And now 2 days ago, I saw an interview with Tommy Dreamer. And what he said is he hates if people retweet everything and blah, blah, blah. And he loves private messages. And he does everything with private messages. So
Good to know.
So Dave should have hit him up on private message.
Yeah,
Maybe have a gig.
got to slip into his DMs.
There you go.
I mean, Dave said that he used to reply immediately, but the thing is, did Dave want something from him then? It's always different if you're selling something.
No. Dave just
It's
wanted a
like-
refereeing gig.
The seventh no is a no. I was writing to Vampiro. He wasn't replying back. I'm totally gonna write again next week. It's like, I want that interview that Andy isn't giving me, and Andy is so unfair because he's not even giving me a no. If he gives me a no, if he shows resistance, I can start breaking it. But if he just says yes and doesn't do it, it's difficult.
I want to do it. I do.
Oh, there you
I
go.
want to interview Andy.
I want to do it. I seriously do.
If I could get $1 for every time he said yes, that would be the developer license for Apple for a year.
I have a couple days off coming up in the next few weeks. I'll shoot
I
you.
think that it's really attractive because you guys totally underestimate how interesting LinkedIn is for everyone who's related to wrestling. And I'm not even talking about the side hustles you have going on. And there's money, and there's people.
Well, you got to get your side hustle on.
I should be careful now what I'm saying, but yeah.
So
He yelled at you. He didn't yell at you, Trix. He told you to go to his site on. I told him that, oh yeah, well then goodbye because I'm not active on Facebook. And then he told you, he even called you bro, and then you called everyone in the world bro, right?
Don't use bro.
Don't use bro.
Bro. Vince Russo has butchered that. Don't use bro.
Oh yeah, by the way, Bill,
What the heck?
Ryan, Andy. Well, no, not Andy. Andy is out because Andy is a professional in this business and he shouldn't. Didn't you see that I tagged you? I did my first rude comment on YouTube and I have no experience with trolls and stuff. And I was just hoping that you would back me up if somebody attacked me, and you didn't even respond to this tweet. I was insulting Vince Russo. Yes, Trix.
You can insult him all you want. You don't need help with him. He's a freaking dog. He's a little chihuahua.
Why did I not see this?
What?
I think I know where the tweet is. It's right here. I have to find it.
So you're saying you sent a tweet telling us to make a comment on a YouTube video?
Well, to back me up if somebody attacks me, because it was my first negative comment ever. I never made a public negative comment. I usually don't do that, but Vince Russo was so disgusting. I don't even like Chris Jericho.
Vince Russo made a negative comment.
Let me tell you what he was doing. I don't understand you anyway, Bill. Either you speak up and you stop breaking up, or I'm just gonna talk over you.
We're breaking up?
Well, Mimi TV is just some weeks it's horrible.
You're no longer dating, Bill.
He's breaking up. I hardly understand, Bill. So Vince Russo, together with Disco, first he starts picking on Vampiro for like 1 hour, and it doesn't.
There it is. I found it.
That I like Vampiro, but it was totally phony because he was like.
That's the tweet.
Thank you, Brian. That's it.
Yeah.
And do you see there's Bill?
Yep.
And this.
Oh no, you didn't tag Bill on this one. I'm looking at it now. Bill is not tagged. God damn.
Vindication.
I'll do it for you.
Wait, hold on. I'm getting someone's tagging me a tweet. I think I need to go back someone up.
Tweet.
Did you get attacked though? Did they say anything?
So far, nobody responded, but I was expecting that Vince Russo goes really aggressive on me because I just told him that he's a jerk.
Nope.
Kind of words, but this was like, I really don't think people should be allowed to make money like that. For instance, what?
It was just the video playing.
If I say, Brian, I tried to call you 300 times. That doesn't mean I called you 300 times. It means I called you more than 4 times, right?
Yeah.
So he was taking stuff like that and was saying that Vampiro is a liar. And he was saying, like, we're going to pick up all of the lies. So Vampiro said he called 367 times. Oh, I don't think he called 367 times. Bro, this is a lie. Bro, Vampiro lied. Bro. And he did it. Like 299. And then also about Jericho and about this and that. And then they were talking about trolls and people who aren't in the business, but they are like smart asses. And that's exactly what he is, right?
No, so I replied to your message on this video with the true definition of what a troll is. So once you get it, just let me know.
But does it sound like you support me, or does it sound billish?
I liked your message with a thumbs up.
Thank you.
I liked Trix's reply, and then I wrote a reply to you.
Thank you. Because it was my first negative comment, and I'm really not prepared for trolls.
What's that?
Can you see what this is?
What was that?
Just look at the comments.
Yeah, look at them. Where are they? There they are.
Brian talking to. So this Vince Russo, for me, I don't like Jim Cornette necessarily, because I feel he's not modern enough. He knows a lot of stuff about the business, but he's still in like 2000. But I'm officially on his side now, in the kindergarten Vince Russo, Jim Cornette. Did you follow that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's really embarrassing. But I understand now why you have to hate Vince Russo, because he's really like such a shit mouse.
That is, wow. That is an awesome way to describe him.
Like he did it with Jericho. I don't even like Jericho, but the way it's like, it's not mentioning his opinion. It's okay if somebody shares his opinion, and even if it's negative opinion, but this is not opinion. This is actively, like I said in this comment, character assassination, and it's not cool. And he makes money. Oh, you can laugh about my passion all you want.
Well, we know you're really keen on Vampiro lately.
No, I have a fair. It was about Jericho also, even about Triple H. I was on. It's just not cool how he does it. And I mean, he's just a bitter old guy who will never again get a job in this business. And
that's what Russo is. He just wants clickbait. He just wants people to talk about him. That's why he says all these outlandish things. That's why he did,
but
more or less degrades women.
Others. And what I didn't get, Vampiro, a few months later, I think they had like an interview, like a bro, I love you, bro interview. So that is really strange. There's a lot of kindergarten stuff going on. So the wrestlers, some of these wrestlers act like what they always say women are. That's really bitchy stuff.
So did you know that yesterday was Bailey's birthday?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Well, technically, yeah, it was. Yeah, the 15th was Bailey's birthday. Was she 30? Something like that.
It's 10 in my book.
Man, I bet she's wishing she was still in NXT.
Hug life.
What the hell did you think of that damn interview, man?
It was really bad.
That interview was awful.
It should have been like anything else but that. It wasn't. It didn't help Bailey at all.
Yeah.
It's like, I couldn't get hardcore.
Yeah. I'm not here to give you bumps and bruises.
Yeah.
I'm here to put smiles on people's faces.
They just keep there's been a lot of bobbling of NXT talent coming up, and that's just another example of it.
Who was doing
that? It was horrible. No, my freaking phone's going. It's over here.
You're so popular, Brian.
Oh, yes. Could I hug you at the end? That was just so weird. They'll ending with Corey. It's like, oh, so they're building Corey not only in the angle with Kurt Angle, they're building him in a storyline to kiss Bailey.
Kurt Angle?
Do you know whose birthday it is today? I'm getting live updates on wrestlers' birthdays, apparently.
Oh, no shit. Who is it today?
Sandman.
Ah.
Sandman? Did he say Sandman?
Yes.
Sandman. How the fuck old is he now? Like 78?
Well, he's 78. Replacement kidneys are.
Dave has a cool new picture. Is that like a sailor cap?
I thought it was a John Cena headband, but I think it's Golden State Warriors actually. But whatever. I was told there was nonsense on his show. Wait a minute.
Show the awesome.
Show the awesome.
Coming in to clear house.
He's coming here for the hot tag.
What did you think of the bear, Bill?
The one Daniel Bryan wrestled?
I
just think it's funny that Heath Slater, like 3 or 4 years ago, wrestled a bunny. And then he wrestled a bear. It's like, hey, remember that time that we didn't fire you, but we should have? Yeah, we've made no progress.
Yeah. He had that little period where they won the tag belts, and now you're right back to where you were.
Yeah, man. It's nice to see that some things don't ever change.
But hey, he's got that above ground pool. He's got kids. He's able to take care of them. He's good, you know? Oh, man. Yeah, I didn't like Raw was just terrible. That Bailey interview was just so bad. Like I don't know. Today was her birthday. You think she's crying her damn cake? What are they fucking doing? Jesus, Dave, subtle.
I'm sorry. Did you talk about Bray Wyatt and JoJo?
I have not gone there.
All right.
I have not gone there as of yet, but yeah, that came out.
Dan, did you know this update?
That came out Monday afternoon.
Tell me about this.
So ultimately, Bray Wyatt's wife filed for divorce, citing that Bray Wyatt is having an active and ongoing affair with announcer JoJo. It was a very attractive, young, short, curly-haired girl.
I didn't know there was an announcer.
She was in Total Divas.
Sorry. Okay. Wait,
I've never seen Bray Wyatt's wife. Is JoJo a step up?
No.
A lateral move.
No.
Is there truth to this?
This is all bad. It's all bad no matter what.
His wife looks really nice, and I mean, like, she's a nice person.
Like, it's like she's nice on the inside?
Uh-oh.
I didn't say that she isn't nice on the outside. It's just the reason why you end a marriage is usually not the outside.
Shouldn't be.
I'm going to get you a...
Why is David not coming online?
He's shy.
You have a lot of freedom. If you're just in chat, you can say whatever you want, and nobody's ever going to see it.
Shy the awesome. Amazon.
Andy, that's JoJo.
Okay. All right.
So,
yeah, but that's like a really good shot.
Let you get all the pictures.
There's a lot more of them.
Yeah, that's her Instagram, basically. Just, oh, look at me. I'm in my 20s and take selfies. And this is JoJo on drugs. Jesus, Dave.
Well, I didn't.
She's not age. Come on.
I didn't think that Bray Wyatt would do that, but then again, it's there. It's there.
This news comes out. He filed divorce, citing, that adultery. It was with JoJo, and who arrives to the arena together in the same car gets caught by the paparazzi? Bray Wyatt and JoJo. Like, oh man, that's not.
That's bad. Jesus.
I just want to know who spends more time in the morning getting ready with their hair. It might be JoJo.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. That beard needs a lot of product.
You would know.
Oh man.
So where's Damien?
I don't know.
He's sleeping. Don't wake him. Be quiet.
Yeah, he's in that room.
He's in that door right there. Knock, knock, motherfucker.
That look was JoJo, right?
Yeah, that whole thing is just, I guess when you're on the road so much, you don't see your family. I don't know. There's no justifying it, but
I mean, everyone should do what they want to do. I personally have like a very extreme opinion. I was on the road for the most part of my life in Germany. I never cheated, and I don't like cheaters, but that doesn't mean that they shouldn't cheat all they want.
This is Bray Wyatt's wife.
But she seems to be pregnant.
He's got kids and everything. It's a messy deal, man. He's got kids and everything involved. It's a real messy situation.
Well, supposedly they've been separated since March.
Really?
I think the bigger issue is Bo Dallas.
Ooh. Ooh.
And how his career doesn't do anything.
Yes.
Yeah, in the WWE, he would go
his career.
anywhere else. He
It's
should
like,
just go to a different promotion.
You know, you've got like Peyton Manning and Eli Manning, and like you could just assume that Peyton Manning's the better quarterback. Eli's like, yeah, but I won some Super Bowls too, man. Like we pretty much know Bray Wyatt's the better wrestler and like more successful brother, but he's got nothing. He's got nothing to report. He's like, yeah, but there was that time that I got caught drunk in the airport. So that's his best on-screen performance. You feel for the guy because I mean he was decent in NXT, but just another NXT call-up that was completely mismanaged.
Yeah,
And then where is he? Is he on main event? Maybe he's on being. Is he the guy like screwing the screws into the plates? I don't know. Like I mean, it's just another waste.
It is.
He's the next member of 3MB, which means that he's only got a month removed from the world champion.
It would not shock me. It's like Lana winning the title this time.
I still don't see your comment, Bill.
Well, I commented.
I saw it. I liked on it.
Yeah. What do you guys think of this Mayweather McGregor deal?
Yes.
August 26th.
I will be watching.
Awesome.
I understand people want to watch this thing, but we do know what's going to happen, right?
We don't know. We don't know.
McGregor ain't getting a goddamn shot on Mayweather. Mayweather will dance. Conor will chase. This will last a number of rounds. Probably go the distance. Who the hell knows? And in the end, Mayweather will still win this fight.
Well, I mean, he's lethal with his punches too. Fights. He's like one of the most conservative boxers in the history of boxing. If you look at the number of fights he's had and the number of times he's actually been punched, it's probably one of the lowest out of all boxers all time. He's very smart about it. People say negative stuff about him, saying that he avoids the fight and everything else, but he wants to be able to be lucid when he's older and maybe have the ability to have a conversation and not the shakes. So what he's done in his career is incredibly smart. He's made a ton of money, made a huge name for himself. Yep. He won straight through. So I think he has the most to lose in this fight when it comes to his record and prestige. They're gonna, and if he has a lot to lose, he's still gonna make a ton of money. So it's good for him in that sense. And then for McGregor, if Conor McGregor loses, it's I wasn't fighting my game, so what does it matter? I lost, but it's not like the guy was willing to fight me MMA. He still makes a ton of money. He doesn't lose any of his UFC titles. It just made it from a pure profit sense. It makes sense, and it's interesting. I want to see it. I don't think it's going to be a good fight. I don't necessarily. It's either going to go two ways. Either McGregor's going to get him really quick and knock him out, or it's going to be exactly what you said, dog and pony show. Mayweather's going to be all over the place dancing around, and nothing's really going to happen. So I'm interested to see. I did like that in the contract. When I say I mean thought that was interesting that they specifically put in the contract that Conor McGregor is not allowed to go rogue or throw elbows, basically MMA related.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. If he throws a kick, he gets sued.
Yep.
That's crazy. If he throws one kick, he gets sued. It's crazy shit in the contract. Yeah. So it's like he's gonna be like Native wanting to go after him. And it's like you can't, dude. You guys use your fists.
Yeah.
I just don't see a lot of intrigue in this. I don't see it being anything exciting.
And well, Conor McGregor has some serious punching power.
Yeah, he does.
If he can get there, he can maybe do some damage. My concern is that it's not. They specifically called out. I think it was like 15-ounce gloves and stuff like
10
that.
ounce. It's 10-ounce gloves.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's completely. The odds are stacked well against McGregor, but the Vegas, actual Vegas betting odds has steadily been increasing since November to balance out closer to fair between them. So
that's amazing that this would even be fair. Like this to be an even fight would be ridiculous to me.
But I mean, if it was a straight MMA fight, boxer versus MMA, I think McGregor would win.
Yeah.
Because all Mayweather knows is just straight up boxing and trying to avoid it. If Conor could just get to him, get him down, it's much more lethal.
What do you think, Andy?
Oh, dude, everyone's getting paid.
Oh, that's the whole thing. I know, right?
It's gonna be awesome.
My whole thing with that is like I hear the word going around is like McGregor's getting $100 million out of this deal. $100 million.
Book your after party plans now.
That's considerably like 50 times more he's ever gotten from UFC in one fight. So he gets the $100 million from this fight. What makes him want to come back to UFC?
I'm so much more.
I get retired.
I'm so much more interested in the rematch.
Yeah, on MMA rules, that's great.
I want to see Mayweather McGregor 2.
Yeah. Mayweather will die in that match.
What you can say about Conor McGregor is he is someone that goes in with a game plan and has absolute confidence that what he's going to do is going to win. And most people classify it as cocky, but it is just pure like research, science, dedication, and confidence on his part. He figures out what is the best course of action to beat his opponent. He doesn't always calculate correctly, as you saw with the Nate Diaz fight.
Yep.
He lost, and he lost big. And after the fight, they had an interview with him, and he basically was like, I really miscalculated his ability to take a punch. I thought I was going to be able to blow him away, knock him out, take him down. The fight was going to be over, and I gassed myself. But now I know what to do to beat him next time.
And there was a weight difference too.
Yep. And he went to the next fight and he won. And he basically he scientifically took Nate Diaz's opponent in their second fight. It was like watching Rembrandt in action. So I'm very curious to see his approach in the fight. And then if he does lose, I want to see the rematch. So if there is one. If McGregor wins, there is no rematch. That's my opinion.
Well, yeah. But I don't think anyone in the right mind would even pick McGregor in this deal. I just don't see it.
Well, if the odds are the right, I wouldn't mind putting money on him.
Yeah, if you want to make money.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, long shot.
Taking that upset money,
Yeah, that long shot might be really nice. Yeah.
It's worth throwing out.
I understand it's a spectacle. It'll sell out. The pay-per-view buys will be ridiculous. But I don't know. 47%
of people polled that they would pay at least $100 for the fight.
That's ridiculous.
Nice.
Because now that they've seen that like a poll like that out there, well, we're going to charge $150.
125.
125. 150. You know what? You want to pay the $100? We'll make you pay a little more because we know you'll do it.
Yep.
And that's messed up. That's just.
But when they've got
in the market,
when they got big name fights like that, it's so good for everything. I mean, all the restaurants that have the viewing parties and whatnot, man, they're jam packed. They crank. Especially if like the favorite wins, then everyone's pounding down the beers and celebrating afterwards. It's just good for commerce.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stimulate the economy.
Oh, dude, Vegas is going to be crazy that weekend. It's going to be great. It's gonna be great for Vegas. Anytime there's like those fights, like people get there like the week ahead of time, and spend a ton of money in Vegas all week. It's just packed. So
Yeah.
I've been there. Like I've actually been in Vegas, like the week like before the fight started, and it's just you can tell the hotels start filling up. It just gets crazy.
The hype train.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, they do a lot of hype on that deal. Oh man. So I don't know. I guess we gotta do picks on this.
What do we got to pick? What are we picking?
Money in the Bank pay-per-view, my friend.
I don't even know anything about it. Not
much of
thought
us
that
want to know anyway.
The loser should have to watch Boone the Bounty
No,
Hunter.
thanks, I'm good. Yeah.
By the way, Bill, I was impressed. Kudos to you that you did your dues.
Huh?
You tweeted to Stephanie?
So Andy's
I
tweet
did
was really
too.
nice.
I did.
Yeah, Andy got his tweet in.
No.
I did the heart thing.
Andy did the hard thing. He got it in.
I did the heart thing.
No,
Yeah.
it was fake.
For sure.
Oh yeah, before,
Bill
yeah,
really
before I
did
get into
it.
the
Andy was just like, oh, that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah. There was one more thing I just saw earlier. I guess Paige is almost ready to return. Not that she's coming back.
Ah,
Not that she's coming back to WWE, but I'm just saying, the doctor's going to clear her out,
As long as she doesn't return to a promotion that I'm watching, I don't mind.
So in other words, you think she's trash. Good. We're all on the same page.
No,
No pun
it's
intended.
just, it's this too much information thing. I don't want to know who you do. I just don't. I don't want to see you clipping your toenails. There's just this.
I didn't see that one.
Half the knockouts have been nude.
The stuff you can't unsee.
Yeah. Hey, but Del Rio bought her a nice fancy Ferrari or whatever the hell she got, Lambo, whatever the hell she got.
Nude.
People are taking bets on when she's gonna wrap around a fucking tree, high on coke.
what?
Nice. Is that what she meant by getting back in the
You're an insider, Dave. Maybe you just know more about this.
I just saw it scrolling the Twitter, man. Just saw it scrolling the Twitter. He got her a Ferrari and a Lamborghini, whatever the hell it was. I don't know. I don't know cars.
So, Brian, do you want to take down the picks or do you want to call out the card?
I could call up the card because I have it handy.
All right. I've got my fancy dandy note-taking system ready to go.
You ready to go?
I wanted to cheat, so I wanted to watch.
Oh, Dave's gonna make his
What
picks today. He thinks
Wrestling?
we're. I did call him out last month or 2 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
No 6-0 for you, motherfucker.
That's why he got online 10 minutes ago so he could get their current betting odds.
I will have fun in last place. I don't mind. I've been in last place before. I will be there again.
No, I'll be honest, Brian. I think overall you do a pretty decent. You won WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, I won WrestleMania weekend. The last couple pay-per-views I've been above 500. I'm doing all right. We'll see how this one goes.
I've been stinking up there.
Yeah. All right, match number 1, SmackDown Tag Titles, Usos and the New Day.
That's a tough one to call.
I've seen no build, so I'm just going off the seat of my pants here at this point.
Well,
Dave's got the New Day.
we all know New Day rocks.
New Day does rock.
I think the New Day too, but I don't care.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to take the Usos to retain on this deal.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm with you, Brian, to be honest.
Yeah.
What?
I think they want to have some level of chase. They'll do it again at SummerSlam or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I mean, they just appeared on SmackDown like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think they can.
Andy, you made your pick?
Man, I don't know.
30.
I don't know anything about the storyline right now.
They both cut promos. That's what I got.
All I know is that day one is H.
Yeah, the most entertaining tag team in the division on SmackDown isn't in the match.
Yeah, I'll go New Day on this one.
All right.
We've got split. That's 3 people for the New Day, 3 people for the Usos.
You know, I just realized Damien's gonna make his picks 10 minutes before the show this time. Damien be putting up there on Sunday. You know,
That's why he's not here. He saw how successful Dave was.
he wants to be perfect.
Damien is still going to lose. His expertise is in his way. He's too logical with his
All
picks.
right. Let's see. What can we go with next? Let's go with the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Becky Lynch, Charlotte, Natalya, Tamina, and Carmella.
I feel like it's really up between Charlotte and Becky Lynch. I don't see.
Aurorasa went heel.
I don't see Natalya winning.
No, Natalya's just there to be the old. That didn't sound good. She's not old, but
I don't see Tamina winning.
I'm picking
that
Charlotte.
would be great. Wouldn't it? That'd be the whole gender moment for the women, wouldn't it?
Charlotte, please.
More experience.
All right. I'm going bold here. It's gonna be Carmella.
I'm not gonna pick. There's nothing to win or lose anyway this time.
Well, that's just an instant loss of a match, though.
What, me?
No, or
Oh, for her. Oh, yeah, yeah.
If you don't pick anyone, you can't.
Just pick somebody.
Tamina.
Okay.
She's not gonna win, but I would like her to win.
I don't know why. It's fine.
She's the
I don't know.
better
With Carmella, it doesn't make any sense. But you have Ellsworth there, and he could play off of it. He could take bumps for her during his damn match. So
Carmella is a pretty likable person with wrestling skills, but WWE does what it always does. She's going on my nerves. WWE somehow makes her totally annoying.
So Brian, one more time. Who's in this match?
who's in this match? Becky Lynch, Charlotte, Natalya, Tamina, and Carmella.
Like a
I'm
bad
gonna-
guy. Why are you not going
I'm gonna
online?
go Charlotte
then?
solely because I think they're just going to want to give her the accolade of being Money in the Bank winner as well.
Could be. He's screaming at Amazon.
Oh, Naomi's there.
No.
She's not there,
She's
right?
not in the match. No.
Okay.
She's the champ.
Ask me about Lucha.
All right. SmackDown Women's Title match: Naomi versus Lana.
I'm going to say Naomi wins.
Naomi.
Yeah, for
Naomi.
sure. What?
Yeah, Naomi has to retain. I heard a lot of people
I mean,
oh, Lana could win this. Lana could win this for stock value. Blah blah blah. You know, but I think Naomi has to win this.
WWE is like made up stuff, but even they couldn't make Lana win.
This
But,
division would.
I mean-
You know, the only way I could see something like that happening is. I couldn't even see it happening that way either.
So,
One
Are
of
we all in
this
agreement that it's Naomi?
Yeah. What? Dave's yelling at somebody, so he didn't say Naomi.
I'm just going to put down for his pick.
I would be so much more excited if the loser would have to watch Boone the Bounty Hunter from
not
beginning
watching
to
it.
end. And it would hurt. This is why they have so many viewers. This What Culture Wrestling guys, they have so great punishments. It's like they tacked. No, it's not called tack. You know what I mean with this office thing?
Stapler?
No, like this
Fun
where you stack paper together.
tape.
New Jack style.
Like a staple gun?
The first thing they said was staple
Yes.
gun.
And they staple a picture of the one guy to the butt of the other guy who lost the bets. And he had to drink 2 gallons of milk. And he had to drink hot stuff. And he was like starting to die. That's fun. That's what people want to see. Who cares about our prediction? It's not gonna hurt.
The only ones that could do that right now are if Bill wakes up Damien.
Dave picked her.
I didn't know Sema was Sato.
Right?
No, but winning has to feel like winning.
So Dave in the chat, are we picking a women's championship match?
Or are we picking animal noises?
I will write down Grr as an option.
It will be wrong. Oh, he said Carmella for that.
Well, Carmella's not in the women's championship match.
Yeah, we're on the women's title match, dude. Get out! Don't worry about Amazon. Amazon will be there tomorrow.
But count it. We don't want Dave to have like a 5 out of 5.
So you're saying
Carmella, he's at
the same
Carmella.
night wins the title. All right, I'm writing it down.
That's his bold prediction, probably.
Nope, that's his this match. He's still entitled to a
You're writing on that match.
What else we got?
All right. Go to the title match. Mahal and Orton.
Gender.
Oh,
It's gender.
Orton,
Gender.
please.
It's gonna be gender. It's gonna be gender no matter what. I don't give a fuck. Like I've heard his promos for a month. He sucks. His matches are ordinary. He shouldn't have the belt, but they're gonna keep the belt on him. It's not gonna change.
I like him.
Orton.
Are we all picking gender?
I'm picking gender.
No, we've got Aurorasa is picking Orton and Dave's picking Grr.
Dave picked can't hinder gender.
All right.
Dave picked gender.
Is that it?
Okay.
I'm only picking gender because it's the only option that makes sense. Randy Orton's in his hometown. He's got his dad in the front row. He's gonna fucking lose.
All right. What do you got for our Truth Gold Dust?
It's not on this picture. This is match
What if
number
it
5.
was? What if it was?
This is there's only 5 matches right now on this card. This is it. This is the Money in the Bank match with Nakamura, Owens, Styles, Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn, and Dolph Ziggler. Well, we can X Ziggler out right away.
Like 6 Ziggler's going to go to New Japan?
Yeah, according to Nakamura, he is.
I just think Nakamura with his broken English just meant he's going on vacation, and Nakamura had recommended to him that Japan's a nice place to go.
Not to mention they are doing a live event there next month? I mean,
yeah.
So yeah, this match. God damn.
Brian, when is the Cody match?
The Cody match with Okada, July 1st. It's gonna be if you have Access TV, you can see it live. I don't know if I'll be able to. I might just get Sling for the day and just be able to watch that because it's delayed on New Japan World, and I want to watch it live that night. So I may just sling that up.
I mean, if you do something sneaky anyway, you wouldn't have to get.
I mean, there's probably live streams I could hop into for access, but.
So if the expectation is that Cena is going to go against Jinder at SummerSlam, my assumption is whoever wins Money in the Bank isn't going to cash in at some point in the future. They're not going to burn it quick. So I think it really makes it tough, if that's true, to pick a winner. If it was Nakamura who wins, I don't see that being a quick feud with him versus Jinder Mahal. So it could be something where they pick Nakamura or Kevin Owens and they cash it in down the road, and instead of a quick cash in. So
Dave hasn't seen the holiday cover for the egg, right?
Ages in the match too, right?
AJ's in the match. Yeah, it's Nakamura, Owens, AJ, Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn, and Dolph Ziggler. As far as I can see, Owens and Nakamura are going off. They're going to split off in their own thing, so they're out. They don't need it. They're going to fight for the U.S. title. If AJ did it, then cashed in, it'd be him and Cena at some point again, which isn't a horrible thing, but I think it's already at 3 matches played out.
Yeah,
Ziggler's a non-factor. Sammy, we know, is a non-factor.
It would be cool, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I think I'm with Dave on this. I think they're going to give it to Corbin.
I'm picking Corbin.
Yeah, I think they're going to give it to Corbin. That's where I'm going. I just feel that's it's being telegraphed to go that way. You know?
I'd like to see it.
I don't know why. I don't know what makes it appealing. I mean, I don't see Corbin sitting there with his receding hairline cutting 20-minute promos at the beginning of SmackDown.
Maybe Damien isn't here because he's mourning the death of his favorite promotion.
It ain't dead. It's not going anywhere for a long time. It just may sink.
No, it's not, but
it may just keep sinking. But keep in mind, what was it?
It's mainstream. It's now only mainstream.
Keep in mind, Raw did 2.5 million viewers on Monday. It was #1.
I think I'm gonna pick AJ Styles.
Yeah, after they gave everyone they had on their huge mailing list 3 free months. No, that's not true. Raw isn't on the. Forget it. Raw isn't on
the
this
network yet.
No, it's not. But still, all of the other promotions are getting new viewers. And they are all getting cooler. Every single promotion is getting cooler.
Yeah.
Except for Impact.
Hulu rights, motherfucker.
So it's my logic.
No, even Impact. And now that they have this, Brian, what you posted earlier, that they have this announcer, this sport that I don't know.
Oh, yeah. TNA has that announce team for their Slammiversary. Robert Flores is an ESPN guy. He's getting paired up with Don West for that show. I don't know. I don't think Robert Flores has ever done a lick of wrestling announcing. So
it's this Sundown day. Messes with your head. Yeah. I have it like for 2 days. I am posting this link like crazy. And Andy now has this ba 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 ba.
For the record, Bill picked AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Who picked AJ?
Bill
Trix picked AJ.
Trix did? Yeah.
I'm picking AJ Styles because they want to give him the Money in the Bank briefcase so he can lock his Xbox One in it.
I pick AJ Styles too because he's cool and I like him.
Oh man, I don't know. Do you think that show will at least be interesting? I think that show's like a worth to watch. I mean,
is it going to be 2 hours?
5 matches. I don't know how they're going to add something to it. You know they are.
Maybe they'll add a House of Horrors match.
Huh.
Bray versus JoJo. That could be a different tale altogether.
I felt empty and disappointed ever since this Goldberg Brock thing. They only disappointed me, and I see no need for that. I'm gonna watch so that I can seem prepared. I'm gonna watch or I'm gonna ask Trix what happens, and that's it. And I'm gonna watch Lucha and Japan, and I'm gonna watch everything, but I'm not gonna watch that.
I will tout New Japan World to anybody. You can find a ton of good shit on there.
You don't see any value in Goldberg versus in Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe.
No, that's not this pay-per-view.
No.
Brock Lesnar with his 3 moves. I love Brock Lesnar, but 3 moves after you watch 2 seasons of Lucha is not gonna.
But you haven't finished watching 2 seasons, so you can't even say that.
I have. I have watched every episode.
You did?
I
thought you weren't done yet.
And I paid for it as good as I could, Dave. Dave's bitches. He's talking about.
So Harper versus Rowan, apparently, according to Trix, is the pre-show. Any care on that one?
They are on
Harper
the pre-show.
Rowan. It didn't say that I looked at the WWE website. It didn't say that. That is where it belongs because no one will give a shit about it if they did that.
What?
Have they been on TV since the last time they had their match?
I like both.
I don't recall seeing them at all.
I don't know. They gave the one guy a new mask, so it's probably him is gonna win because they spent $20 on the mask.
You're talking about Rowan. Hey, that mask was not $20. That was made by a reputable guy.
That cost at least 2 front row seats.
All right. At SmackDown, which he was strategically put on TV, by the way.
Did anyone happen to see the I saw a video on Facebook about Glacier. Anybody see that?
I heard there was a sad video about him somewhere.
I don't know about sad. It was interesting.
Yeah.
It was a good watch.
I'll have to check out because I did see it roll. I scrolled through my Twitter and saw it. I didn't.
So it was. You said it was sad. Were your eyes melting?
No, it wasn't sad. It was a good story. They interviewed him and stuff. He teared up a little bit, but
yeah,
I liked it. Though.
It wasn't 6 months of just a promo for the movie. It was an actual movie.
Did his tears freeze up upon being cried?
Dave.
All right. So with limited time left, Harper versus Rowan. In case it happens, Brian, you pick.
Yeah.
Rowan.
Oh, bold prediction. Jesus Christ. I think Dave stole mine, actually. I was going to say Carmel's going to cash in. Shit. Let's see. Corbin has the briefcase. There's not going to be immediate cash in there. There's no way. Damn. That's a tough one.
I don't know. I don't have a
bold prediction.
My bold prediction is that one of the divas in the Divas Money in the Bank match gets color that she's not supposed to get. Bloody divas.
Wait a minute. I have my bold prediction. I just thought of it now. Lana's going to pin Naomi on her stomach.
Huh. Bold prediction. Charlotte cashes in.
That's probably pretty possible.
That is actually rather possible.
Okay, I'll win. I'll win the fight. I'll win the matches. No one wins.
Yeah, I saw that, Trix.
Is that Mark? Is that your bold prediction?
Hawkins, no, she literally was born.
Hawkins did it.
It's not a bold prediction. It happened.
Bold prediction.
No, that's cool. I'm sure all those checks are just going out and doing the job are good, though. I'll take that check. Shit.
All right, is that it?
I think that's it. Did everyone make their bold predictions?
I don't have one from Aurorasa.
I don't have one. I don't.
Oh, come on. Just say something.
No tricks.
Just say Baron Corbin's on leather spikes and something, you know?
Somebody's gonna puke.
We've only just begun.
I did that right.
You would go like totally insane if somebody would now really puke, right?
I have no clue what Trix's prediction is.
Oh, bold prediction. Someone gets a pre-match.
I didn't say I didn't know that.
Oh, because there isn't one.
Oh.
I get it.
Ah, Trix.
That's not much of a bold prediction there, Tonto.
Yeah, we know that'll go through.
My bold prediction, Stephanie is gonna send Bill a private message for his tweet.
Right, you got a point.
Is Stephanie gonna slide to your DM?
Ooh. Ooh.
That sounded nasty.
that was the intended person.
Oh.
What's Damien gonna say?
He's gonna be jealous.
Damien's gonna do his predictions. I'm predicting right now. I'll get Damien's predictions about 7:30 Sunday night. Corbin slams Sammy through a ladder. What?
It's good that you said jealous and not jelly because that's even more slimy, right?
Corbin slams Sammy through a ladder. That's definitely going to happen. I think everyone's going to get slammed through a ladder at some point. I hanged it. Oh, Jesus, Dave. Can you?
But I think you can. I don't know, but I'd say yes.
Well, I don't know what's happened over the last hour and a half.
Yeah, I don't know what this has become.
All right.
Bill doesn't understand what's happening down there.
I don't know what the hell. I want Damien to rewatch this. That's all I got. Go knock on that door behind you and tell Damien to wake up.
Hold on, wait. Sorry, Damien.
He knows, but he's not going to tell you.
Damien, I really wanted to talk about Japan wrestling. You know, I really did.
I tried to fill in as best I could. I just don't know it all.
It's all right. This show just goes where it goes.
I got to bounce till next week.
Out.
All right, I'm going.
Later, guys.